Elizabeth? Elizabeth, are you listening? You seem lost in thought like that frequently of late. Could this mean that you finally began to be troubled over things, like a normal person?
How scathing of you, as usual.
Believe me, sister, I am not as bad as you. What's the matter?
My dear sister, I want to tell you a fairy tale.
What's this about?
In our world, at the far reaches of the Sea of the Soul, there stands a large door. A soul which devoted itself to sealing that door slumbers there.
Why did it do such a thing?
That soul is risking itself to prevent those who have lost sight of life's brilliance from luring the world to self-destruction. It has become the guardian of the door, of the whole world, in fact.
That is a very sorrowful story.
My dear sister, do you think I can save that person?
I thought it was a fairy tale.
It may be impossible alone, but what if I joined forces to do it? This person's friends are capable of miracles at times.
This person you speak of, is it... I hope you're not planning to...
Oh, don't be silly, my dear sister. I told you, it was only a fairy tale. Welcome to the Velvet Room. I wonder how many times it's been that we've seen each other like this. Apparently, we met for a purpose after all. Do you remember? The Velvet Room is inseparable from the heart of its invited guest. The shape of the room and its residents are selected by my master, based on the number of guests and the destiny. But my predecessor is gone from this place for a completely different reason. No one ordered her to leave. She left of her own will to accomplish her own ends. Such a thing cannot happen to the residents of the Velvet Room, so I wish to know the reasons behind it. This predecessor's name was Elizabeth, my sister. My ultimate aim was to bring that foolish girl to her senses and return her here. To do so, I had to know why she left, and I felt that the key to understanding rested with you. But now, I'm even more confused. I can't say whether her choice in fact was foolish or not. All residents of the Velvet Room are destined to find themselves. It was true for her as well. Why did she suddenly give up on her quest? That was my greatest worry. But then again, maybe my premises were flawed. Maybe she found her answer and so left this place. In which case, my role is not to blindly bring her back. What was it that she gained? And who am I? What I may receive from you will most likely show me the answer to those questions. That is why fate did not bring a guest who only talks, but one who holds unmatched power. I would like to issue a request to you, not as my master's guest, but a personal request from me to you. Would you fight a match against me? I won't force you, of course. There's no reason for you to go that far. After all, if we were to clash, I might sever your thread of destiny. But encounters always bring change to both sides. If you emerge victorious, you will surely gain something as well. Please consider the offer carefully before making your decision. Should you opt to accept my request, bring this to me where I will wait. So you've come. I spoke to my master after you left. It seems Elizabeth also requested a duel from our last guest, though there's no way of knowing whether the boy took her up on the offer. I called my sister foolish, but it seems we are kin indeed. Are you sure you're ready? As the one who rules over power, I will fight with the utmost deference to you. Show me what lies beyond a mere exchange of words. While we were fighting, I recalled the fairy tale that girl told me once. Before Elizabeth left, she told me this. A soul slumbers at the ends of the world, that of a young man who devoted himself to becoming a seal. That soul is risking itself to prevent mankind, who has lost the joy of living, from calling down ultimate destruction. She told me that she was going to save him from that fate. To tell the truth, I wondered what sort of nonsense she was speaking. But no, she was serious. She said if she couldn't do it alone, she would combine her powers with those who bonded with that soul to enact a miracle. Maybe all that she said was the truth. And that was her reason for leaving the Velvet Room. She must have come to realize what I now understand. You, a human, one against me, one who rules over power. You have shown me one's potential. Those who search for themselves are no one as long as the search continues. It isn't emptiness, but limitless potential. It means the seeker can choose to be anything he or she wishes. That's why Elizabeth made a choice. I had planned to bring her back by force, but I won't interfere with her anymore. Her wish seems staggering to contemplate. But fortunately, the chains of time are loose for us residents. Even if there isn't time enough in a single era and it takes her eons, she will accomplish her mission. This boy my sister took such a fancy to. I'm somewhat curious as to what kind of human he must be.
I see. I am quite content with this outcome. It seems you possess true strength. I believed you were at the limits of your stamina after the battle against Aegis earlier. In actuality, your heart almost gave in during your struggle with me. But each time you faltered, the many hearts supporting you gave you strength, helping you to rise again. This was truly an intriguing battle. I believe our encounter has borne much flute.
Flute?
Flue? Chimneys. In any case, I am quite pleased. May I ask you something? To continue fighting in order to prevent an undesirable future, it is a path of endless hardship. Would you still choose to walk it?
Yeah. Working for a better tomorrow isn't just a one-time thing. The tomorrows keep coming. I would keep fighting for the future we want.
Well then, it's time for me to bid you adieu. By your leave, I, Elizabeth, am out of here. Thinking back on it, I spent so many days like that for such a long time. I had thought that it would be impossible to change. It'll surely resurrect within the year again. And I'll go through today once more. To think I was unconsciously afraid of something and keeping my distance from it. That is quite a surprise. Though I cannot defeat that monster now, I may in time gain the power to truly erase it. Oh! To think the day would come where I would behold my own arcana and not that of a visitor's. And the beginning of a journey. Please wait for me. One day I shall surely see my wish come true. Velvet, oh velvet. My master has a large nose.